Okay, now let's continue with passive voice. This video will be focused on meaning. The passive voice meaning. Meaning in castellano is significado. The subject performs the action in active voice. For instance, the CEO solved the issue. The CEO is the subject, and he or she solved the issue. That is the active voice. While the subject receives the action in passive voice. The issue was solved by the CEO. Somebody or someone who is, in this case, the CEO, solved the issue. Now, let's read these sentences and decide if they are wrong or right. Important, we are not going to focus on the structure of passive voice, but the meaning. Let's read the first one. Buses do not drive on Sunday. This sentence, grammatically speaking, is correct, but in meaning is wrong. Why? Because buses do not drive by themselves. Somebody else has to drive a bus or a car or another kind of transportation. So this sentence is obviously wrong because buses do not drive themselves. The sentence should say buses are not driven on Sunday. That makes more sense. That is more logical. A driver drives buses. Okay? The second one. The lesson will plan carefully. Again, this sentence is correct, grammatically speaking, but in meaning is incoherent. It doesn't make sense, any sense. If this sentence were correct, it would mean that the lesson will plan by itself, and that doesn't make sense. So it should say the lesson will be planned carefully. That means that perhaps a professor, an instructor planned the lesson. Okay, what about the third sentence? The third sentence says the fridge was taken to the kitchen. Is it right or wrong? Well, it's right because yes, the fridge cannot walk by itself. Somebody took it to the kitchen. In other words, the fridge received the action. So the sentence is right. And finally, the fourth sentence says the motorbike is ridden every morning. You have to ask yourself if a motorbike can be ridden or rides by itself. Obviously, somebody rides a motorbike. So this sentence is in passive voice and is right because the motorbike, which is the subject, receives the action. So actually, this is what we need to focus on the Toefl test. Not only the structure, but also the meaning. I hope this lesson is quite clear, and thank you very much.